Welcome to Headlines Simsbury. I'm Karen Handville. The town of Simsbury has applied for a grant to build a much-anticipated trail that would connect to Terriffill. Selectmen have authorized an application for a $305,000 grant from the Connecticut Recreation Trails Program. The 0.6-mile-long multi-use trail would connect the Farmington Valley Greenway at routes 10, 202, and 315 to the Curtis Pattison Park in Terriffill. It would be a crucial connector for the East Coast Greenway, a walking and cycling trail that spans 2,900 miles from Maine to Florida. Connecticut makes up 200 miles of the Greenway. It would also help connect the Farmington Canal Heritage Trail, which runs from New Haven to Massachusetts and makes up a large chunk of the Greenway in Connecticut. The Terriffill connector would also provide a bike connection to Hartford through Bloomfield and Windsor. With the estimated cost of the project being $385,000, the town would be responsible for the remaining $80,000, which Tom Cook, the town's Director of Administrative Services, said has been included in the Capital Improvement Program. If the town is selected to receive the grant, construction would start in late 2016, and most of the work would be completed by early 2017. Important changes to Connecticut's laws for cyclists took effect on July 1st. The new law eliminates the confusing and often unsafe rule requiring cyclists to ride as far to the right as practicable. Instead, the law now requires cyclists to ride as close to the right side of the road as is safe, as judged by the cyclist. Bike Walk Connecticut specifically advocated for that language, which is modeled on a best practice from Colorado as identified by the League of American Bicyclists. Now cyclists don't have to ride as close to the right side of the road when overtaking or passing another vehicle proceeding in the same direction, or preparing for a left-hand turn at an intersection or into a private road or driveway, or when approaching an intersection where right turns are permitted and there is a dedicated right turn lane, in which case a bicyclist may ride on the left-hand side of such dedicated lane, even if the bicyclist does not intend to turn right. Or when riding on a roadway designated for one-way traffic, when the bicyclist may ride as near to the left-hand curb or edge of such roadway as judged safe by the bicyclist. Or when riding on parts of roadways separated for the exclusive use of bicycles, including but not limited to contraflow bicycle lanes, left-handed cycle tracks, or bicycle lanes on one-way streets, and two-way cycle tracks or bicycle lanes. The new law also allows two-way bicycle lanes, buffered bike lanes, and cycle tracks to be designated in Connecticut and allows drivers to cross the double yellow line to pass slower-moving cyclists and other road users when it's safe to do so. Mary Doyle-Clark is here with this week's Senior Center update.
Hi, I'm Mary Doyle-Clark, and here's what's going on at the Simsbury Senior Center. The Simsbury Senior Center and Weatherby and Associates will present a workshop on the 7 threats to your family security and estate planning on Thursday, August 6th from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Learn about proper planning to ensure you maintain control of your assets, discover government assistance to help you pay for care at home, and learn veterans benefits. This event is free. Please sign up through the Senior Center. Spend an evening here at the Senior Center at our next pizza and bingo night on Monday, August 10th from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Great prizes and lots of fun. The cost is $3. Sign up through the Senior Center. Did you know the Senior Center offers chair massages? The first and third Wednesday of the month, our massage therapist is available to help you relax relieve stress, improve sleep, relieve muscle pain and tightness, and improve flexibility and range of motion. The cost is $10 for a 15-minute massage. Make your appointment through the Senior Center. The Simsbury Senior Center is located at 754 Hot Meadow Street in the Eno Memorial Hall building. Our hours are Mondays, 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesdays through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call us at 860-658-3273 for additional information, or go to our website. Thanks for watching. See you at the Senior Center.
Congratulations to members of the Simsbury High School Future Business Leaders of America Club as they participated in competition and emerged victorious. At the National Leadership Conference in Chicago, LifeSmart's team members and rising Simsbury High School juniors Joshua Hollis and Michael Seaman earned second-place honors and cash awards. The LifeSmart's competitive event began with an online challenge during the school year, and the 12 top-scoring teams from each challenge were eligible to participate at the national conference. The event, sponsored by the National Consumers League and Visa, included both preliminary written testing and buzzer-round responses in the final matches and required extensive general knowledge ranging from consumer topics to questions concerning science, math, and the U.S. Constitution. 18 Simsbury students participated in the 6-day conference, which offered competitive events, leadership workshops, and opportunities to experience the city of Chicago. Future Business Leaders of America membership, which now has 108 members, is open to all students interested in business. The Simsbury students showcased their talents as future business leaders and networked on a national level. The Simsbury Public Library will feature a program on Thursday, July 30th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in the program room, presented by Dennis Golden and called What Women Avoid, will discuss practical tools to live life safely and confidently. The program is free and advanced registration is required to reserve your seat. You can call the library at 860-658-7663, or you can go online, simsburylibrary.info, to register. Melissa Brett is here today to talk about air conditioner maintenance.
Hello, my name is Melissa Brett. My husband John and I own and operate Weldon Hardware here in the center of Simsbury on Station Street. Today, I would like to talk with you about your air conditioning systems. An air conditioner's filters, coils, and fins require regular maintenance for the unit to function effectively and efficiently throughout its years of service. Neglecting necessary maintenance ensures a steady decline in air conditioning performance while energy use steadily increases. Now, the most important maintenance task that ensures the efficiency of your air conditioner is to routinely replace or clean its filters. Clogged, dirty filters block normal airflow and reduce a system's efficiency significantly. With normal airflow obstructed, air that bypasses the filter may carry dirt directly into the evaporator coil and impair the coil's heat-absorbing capacity. Replacing a dirty, clogged filter with a clean one can lower your air conditioner's energy consumption by 5 to 15%. For central air conditioners, filters are generally located somewhere along the return duct's length. Room air conditioners have a filter mounted in the grill that faces into the room. Some types of filters are reusable, others must be replaced. They are available in a variety of types and efficiencies. Clean or replace your air conditioning system's filter every month or two during the cooling season. Filters may need more frequent attention if the air conditioner is in constant use, is subjected to dusty conditions, or you have fur-bearing pets in the house. The air conditioner's evaporator coil and condenser coil collect dirt over the months and years of service. A clean filter prevents the evaporator coil from soiling quickly. In time, however, the evaporator coil will still collect dirt. This dirt reduces airflow and insulates the coil, reducing its ability to absorb heat. To avoid this problem, check your evaporator coil every year and clean it as necessary. Outdoor condenser coils can also become very dirty if the outdoor environment is dusty or if there's foliage nearby. You can easily see the condenser coil and notice if dirt is collecting on its fins. You should minimize the dirt and the debris near the condenser unit. Your dryer vents, falling leaves, and lawnmower are all potential sources of dirt and debris. Cleaning the area around the coil, removing any debris, and trimming foliage at least 2 feet will allow for adequate airflow around the condenser. The aluminum fins on the evaporator and condenser coils are easily bent and can block the airflow through the coil. Some stores and heating and cooling businesses sell a tool called a fin comb that will comb these fins back into nearly original condition. Now, occasionally pass a stiff wire through the unit's condensate drain channels. Clogged drain channels prevent a unit from reducing humidity, and the resulting excess moisture may discolor your walls or even carpet. So remember, regular maintenance keeps your air conditioner running efficiently as possible, and maintaining your air conditioner will save you money by extending the unit's life. So if you have any questions about maintaining your air conditioners, don't hesitate to ask us. And if you have a topic that you would like featured on this segment, let us know. Visit our website at www.weldonhardware.com. I look forward to the next edition of Headlines Simsbury. Remember, we're at your service. Thank you, and God bless.
Images of the Universe will be the next topic in Doncaster's great course series. Happy Birthday Hubble is the title of this 6-part course that's free and open to the public. Sessions are on Fridays, July 24th and 31st, August 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. This interesting series will look at Hubble's accomplishments, focusing on 10 of its landmark images and their impact on astronomy. No prior knowledge of the subject is required, as the course will review all the necessary background. Pre-registration is needed to reserve your seat for these free sessions at Doncaster Retirement Community in Bloomfield. You can call Fran at 860-380-5006, or you can email her fkent@doncaster.org. Please note that the August 12th Beach Boys concert that was scheduled at the Simsbury Performing Arts Center has been moved to the College Street Music Hall in New Haven. If you already bought your tickets, they can be refunded through Ticketmaster, as these tickets will not be valid for the New Haven venue. Debbie Payne and Susan Chapin Manzi are here to talk about the Drake Hill Flower Bridge photo contest.
Good morning. I'm Debbie Payne, and I'm here with Susan Chapin Manzi, and we're from the Old Drake Hill Flower Bridge Committee. And we hope you've had a chance to go spend some time on the bridge this summer, because everything's in full bloom and it's simply beautiful. We're so proud that the Yankee Magazine named our bridge the best bridge stroll in New England. And because the bridge attracts so many out-of-towners and tourists, we've created this new flyer. It's got a catchy title, Make Your Bridge Visit Complete, Eat. And the flyer lists 39 great restaurants and eateries in the downtown Simsbury area, and the map shows where they can be found. And a visitor could find, they could very easily locate anything from ice cream, donuts, bagels, sandwiches, to pizza, sushi, Chinese food, and very fine cuisine. So we think anyone coming to Simsbury with a visit to the bridge and then to some of our restaurants would have a great day here. As most of our viewers know, the flowers on the bridge are planted and maintained by a team of dedicated volunteers. And we get the money to purchase the plants, the supplies, the baskets, the boxes, maintain the irrigation system, and pay the water bill from a number of sources. First, donations, and we so appreciate the generous donations that we receive. Then we have our yearly subscriptions to the baskets and boxes. And we're also very fortunate to have the support of some local businesses that donate services and materials to help us out. And recently, a group of students at Simsbury High School built 16 new boxes, 16 beautiful new flower boxes that went on the bridge this season, and we're very thankful to them. But we also rely on some fundraising to raise the amount needed to keep the flowers on the bridge. Our biggest fundraiser is our June Burgers on the Bridge. And we'd like to thank everyone who attended that helped make this such a wonderful and successful event. Also, Bill Seelig Jewelers of the Drake Hill Mall here in Simsbury recently created this beautiful, unique silver pendant, which features one of our flower baskets. It was designed by local artist Debbie Leonard, and Bill is generously donating proceeds from the pendant to the Flower Bridge. So stop by his shop and try it on. Now, Susan and I are very excited to tell you about our newest project. Our note cards are probably familiar to a lot of you. They're sold at local stores and at our fundraisers, and they're very popular because they're such a beautiful way to showcase the bridge. They can be used for any occasion. There's 8 to a pack, 4 different views, and they're sold at a very reasonable price. But from time to time, we come out with a new edition of the cards, and we're going to do something a little bit different to get the photos for our upcoming edition. We're inviting the public to enter the Old Drake Hill Bridge Old Drake Hill Flower Bridge 2015 and first ever photo contest. Now, Susan, I know you've worked very hard on this project, putting together the format and the requirements. You've kind of laid out the whole plan. And it really isn't as easy as one might think. There were a lot of things to consider. First of all, Susan, can you tell us why the Bridge Committee decided to have a photo contest for this edition?
Sure, thanks, Deb. It's time, as you had mentioned, periodically we do need new cards, and it's time for us to get cards. And we just thought this would be a really fun way to get the community at large involved. And we just thought it would be fun to also have some new perspectives on the bridge.
Yes.
And we have those new boxes, as you mentioned, and it's just ever-changing. So we thought it would be a great time to have a fun contest.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Susan, who can enter the contest?
Anyone can enter. That's the beauty of this. Anyone, any age, young, older, however, and it could be an amateur or it could be a professional. Anyone can enter.
Right.
And they don't have to be from Simsbury either. Could be anywhere.
Right, okay. How can someone get the entry form or the registration form, what they need to submit something?
Sure. The form itself, the registration form, looks like this, and it's quite detailed. And there is also a waiver form on the back of it. These forms, which have all the information on it, can be located, of course, on the bridge. There are several that are there, and it's stocked almost daily. They can also be found at the Simsbury Senior Center, the Simsbury Public Library. We also have them located at the Simsbury Town Hall, of course, and the Simsbury Park and Rec.
Okay. What about a timeline for this contest? When should the photos be taken, and what is the deadline?
We're looking at this year for the photos to be taken anytime between June 1st of 2015 through September 1st of 2015.
Okay, so they must get their submissions in by
September 1st.
Okay.
And with the mail, we're allowing them no later than September 5th.
Okay.
Okay.
What format should be used when you submit a photo?
Okay, this is a great question because the formats will depend upon how someone chooses to submit their entry. And may I mention again that each entry must have one of the registration forms that go along with it. And there's a couple of different ways. One is if you want to actually send a photograph that's going to be placed on a note card, the photographs need to be 5.5 inches by 4.25. And what that is if you were to just take a simple piece of paper, you know, which would be your 11 by 8.5, and you fold that in half and you fold it in half again, this is the size paper that we need for our note cards. And if you were doing a photograph as an actual hard copy, you need to make sure that the photograph fills the entire page, as in 5.5 by 4.25. And you also are not going to put any border around it. It needs to fill the whole page. Right. Okay? Now, if someone were to do this via an email, we do on this form, we have the email highlighted where to send that to. And that's to the flowerbridgephoto@gmail.com. And again, this information is detailed on the form, which you must submit with every photo that you're submitting.
Now, tell me a little bit about the subject, the composition that the committee is looking for. I see so many beautiful pictures that people take daily. I've seen beautiful ones with the bride and groom for a wedding. I saw a great one the other day, a woman with her dog. I saw a very colorful one with a line of bicycles going across at the same time. What is the committee really looking for this?
The committee, although those are wonderful moments to take and capture, for us, for our actual cards, what we're looking for are things that showcase the actual bridge. The flowers that are on the bridge, it could be a beautiful butterfly. There are things that are on the bridge that are just so beautiful. If someone were to take a personalized picture, that's really lovely for them. But however, for a selling point and for others, we need a much broader appeal. Right. So we're glad that they would enjoy those other pictures. But for the contest, we really need photos of the bridge, the flowers that are on the bridge, and the fauna of the bridge.
Right. Okay. Now, to actually submit their photos, can they do a mail-in?
Yes, absolutely. If they were to make an actual photograph, as I mentioned on the front of a card, if they were just to send in the photograph, that would be sent to the address, again, is on the registration form, but the address that we have is, of course, to the old Drake Hill Flower Bridge, and that's Post Office Box 314 in West Simsbury, 06092. And that would be only for the hard copies. And again, those hard copies need to be reprintable. If they were to if they were to send these in digitally, certainly at the end of this photo shoot, we're going to have printed out onto the screen. So if you want to get your paper and pencil, go right ahead. It will list the actual address for you to get on the website.
Is there a limit? How many photos could an individual enter?
Great question. Any one person can enter up to 4 photographs.
Okay. Once someone has submitted photos, what happens to the photos?
Okay, these photos are being looked at by our committee, and if they're chosen, these photos are going to be going onto our new set of note cards.
Okay, and are there any additional rules that people should be aware of?
Yes, there are, and it's all outlined, again, on our registration form, as well as on the back of the registration form. We have all of the contest waivers and release form. So when they're signing this, or they'll read through this, and all that information is on there.
Good. How will the judging be done?
The judging is done by 3 members of the Flower Bridge Committee, and the members, what we're going to do is there's a number that's going to be assigned to every photograph that comes in. Pardon me. And that number is an ID number for that particular photograph. And so the judges will not know who is actually submitting the photographs, but they're only going to get the number. So that's how we're going to be looking at it, and they will be judged.
So it sounds like the only people that don't enter the contest would be the judges, and the
Correct.
judges would have no idea if they were viewing photos from a friend or a relative. Okay, well,
That's
that
right.
sounds like a very good plan. When will the winners be notified?
The winners will be notified by September 10th.
Okay. And how will the winners be recognized?
The winners will be recognized by every card that's printed of their photo. On the back side of that photo, it will have their name. So we will recognize them that way.
Well, it would be quite a thrill to have your photo printed on hundreds of note cards and mailed all over. That would be quite a thrill.
Absolutely.
And I would bet we would probably look to doing some kind of article in the local paper announcing the winners. And
Yes.
Wouldn't it be fun to get them together here too?
Yes,
And maybe
I
do
think
a
that would be
little
wonderful.
reveal or
Perhaps
a little
we could do
interview.
that.
I think that would be nice. Well, I think we've about covered that. We're looking forward to lots and lots of entries and printing our new 2015 edition of the note cards. And as always, thank you to all of the supporters of our beautiful bridge. Without you, there would be no flowers on the bridge. Thank you.
SCTV would like to recognize some volunteers who have helped behind the scenes these past few months. We couldn't do without you. A big thank you to Woody McNiven, Chris and Steve Noble, Ken Picard, and Jasmine and Alvin Rivera, who record our town meetings. To Phil Kushan, Joe Gergenti, and Sam Davidson, who have regularly manned the cameras in our studio. And to Mark Orenstein for his technical assistance at all hours. It's their help that keeps Simsbury Community Television running so that the community stays informed. You should consider helping too. SCTV is Simsbury's TV station, your station. If you have an hour to spare, come volunteer. We always need help with something. Call us, send us an email, or stop by for a visit and tour our studio in the lower level of Eno Memorial Hall and find out how easy it is to be part of local community television. If you missed anything in this program, you can watch this and all of our other local programs produced here at our station on our website, simsburytv.org. That's it for this week. I'm Karen Handville, and we are SCTV, your town, your schools, your government.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.